There are so many incredible European cities to visit, whether you want to return to old favorites or find new ones to love. And these are our picks of the best cities in Europe for 2022. With short flights or train times and easy journeys, breaks to Europe's great cities are the perfect option for mini breaks and longer holidays, especially when you want to be immersed in culture and history. Make sure to subscribe, like and comment down below. Let's start with our 10th pick. Number 10. Palma. Mallorca may have its beautiful beaches to lounge on and mountains to hike, but its capital city, Palma, is not to be missed, especially for a glimpse of its golden Gothic cathedral looming above the edge of the bay. Visitors can ride the old wooden tram down to Soler, for lunch on the edge of its marina. Other things to experience include Belver Castle, Almudaina Palace, and the lively Lonya Fish Market. Number 9. Valletta. Malta's honey-hued capital has a special place in the Queen's heart, and it won't take you long to see why. The dazzling St. John's Cathedral is one of the city's most recognizable sights, and equally impressive is the Grand Master's Palace, with its staterooms and armory and the famous Knights of St. John's Sacra Infermeria, an early hospital. Number 8. Bruges. An unsung gem of the best cities to visit in Europe. Bruges is one of the continent's quaintest places. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its medieval heritage and historic canals. Admire the ancient architecture of the Rozenhout-Kaai. Marvel at the belfry on the market square. Visit the almshouses and enjoy the peace, quiet and romance of Minnewater. Number 7. Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik's city walls have existed in some form since the 9th century, with cobbled streets joining up the main gates of Pile and Plose. Guided tours of the fortifications are a great activity to start your trip and get to know the city. Visitors can also ascend Mount Surt by cable car, go shopping in markets set up on Baroque squares, and venture over the unspoiled island Lokrum to see its pines, palms, and cypresses. Number 6. Porto. Portugal's second city, Porto is growing in popularity and is a great option if you've already experienced Lisbon. It's also one for the wine lovers out there, with port warehouses lined up along the river and the full-bodied reds of the Douro region available everywhere. In fact, wine is celebrated around here so much that it even appears in the spa treatments. Number 5. San Sebastian. Foodies should flock to San Sebastian, undoubtedly the gastronomy capital of Europe, thanks to its constellation of Michelin stars, including a trio of restaurants with 3 stars each. And if you prefer something more laid back than formal fine dining, you'll enjoy the fun pinchos crawls that are part of everyday life in San Sebastian. Pit stops with a tasty bite in each bar. Number 4. Florence. Of all of Italy's great cities, Florence is the most perfect. Small enough to explore on foot and overflowing with culture, art and history. Brunelleschi's marble masterpiece dominates the city, which means you can stop to admire it regularly. The Uffizi is home to some of the greatest works of art on the planet, including Botticelli's The Birth of Venus. Or stroll across the Ponte Vecchio and call in at the jewelry ateliers that line the bridge. Number 3. Istanbul. Travel to the edge of Europe with a trip to Istanbul to experience where the continent meets Asia. The architecture in Istanbul can be quite staggering. The Byzantine Basilica of Hagia Sophia, for example, and its gold mosaics, columns, and iconic dome. Equally impressive is the Topkapi Palace in the Old City, once the residence of Ottoman sultans. Then there's the Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest and biggest covered markets in the world. Number 2. Seville. Sunny Seville is the biggest city in Andalusia, and there's so much more to it than just oranges. Its traditional festivals are alive and well. It has amazing tapas restaurants in its old town, lots of plazas and parks, and the strums of Spanish guitars soundtrack the streets. The city is famous for its Moorish and Gothic architecture. Its many monuments of interest include the Giralda Tower, the Cathedral, and the Royal Alcazar Palace. Number 1. Reykjavik. The capital of Iceland is a great choice for a city break with a difference. It may technically be a 45-minute drive south of the center, but the Blue Lagoon is not to be missed. The name translates as Smoky Bay, a nod to the steam coming out of the area's hot springs. Outside of the center, the coastline is all coves, straits and small islands, with Mount Esja across the bay. Watch for whales and puffins by the Old Harbour, from where many tours depart. And of course, you'll be in with a chance of spying the Northern Lights. And that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. I'll see you all in the next video.